Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for Lovesick. My name is Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. There are two main parts to this song, and it starts off with the introduction, and we're going to be palm muting some chords. The first chord we need is an E major chord, which is 0 on the E string, 2, 2 on the A and D, fret 1 on the G, and 2 open strings at the bottom. Now we're going to play that for 2 bars, and it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the way that they play the chord is palm muted, like I mentioned earlier, which is just that part of your hand touching the strings, and you get this kind of muted sound. However, they stress some of the parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I do that in another way, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 3 times in each bar that they stress every chord. After that chord, we have a G sharp major chord. Now we'll have to make that a bar chord, so barring fret 4 on all 6 strings. We then add 6 and 6 with those 2 fingers on the A and D string. We then have this finger on G on fret 5, and then this bar takes up the remaining strings. And we go from that shape for a bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, G7. Sorry, G sharp 7, which is just taking away the little finger, so the barred finger takes over. So that part goes G sharp major, G sharp 7. We then go to an A major 7 chord. So A major 7 is an open A string, 2 on the D, 1 on the G, 2 on the B, and an open E. We then go to an A minor chord, 0 on the A, 2, 2, 1, 0. So that part is A major 7, A minor, before resolving back to E major. So the full verse goes like this: E major for 2 bars, G sharp major, G sharp 7, A major 7, A minor, E major. Now that happens 2 times round, so when you finish on the E major, repeat the verse again where you start again on E major. If you're interested in getting the chords for this, because there's a lot of different chords, especially when we get to the chorus, head on over to Patreon, where you can get sheets like this and this, which is the chord chart as well as the lyrics and chords matching up, and there's a link in the description for that, and you can just saves you from writing it out and potentially making a mistake. So the chorus is when the full band kicks in, the strumming stops being palm muted and it's just full on strumming. We have E major for 2 bars like before. G sharp to G sharp 7, A major 7, A minor, E major. So up to now, it's exactly the same. However, the next time does start with E, G sharp major again, G sharp 7, but here, instead of going to the A major 7, A minor, we have this funny shape. It's a very strange shape. We're going to have this chromatic movement. We've got a B flat minor 7, which is 6 on the E string, muting the A string, then 6 and 6 on the following 2 strings. And I'm using that finger to just mute that A string. I'm just resting on it slightly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the A major 7. 2, 3, 4. Then G sharp minor 7, which is barred all on fret 4. And just one finger, fret 6 on the A string. That's the G sharp minor 7. The next awkward shape is a C sharp 7 add 9, which is a lot easier to play than what it sounds. We have fret 4 on the A string, 3 on the D, 4 and 4 on the following 2 strings. And then there's a little bit more to it, but just to put those chords together, we have that B flat minor, A major 7, then the G sharp minor 7, C sharp 7 add 9. We then get to an F sharp minor, which is fret 2 barred with the 4 on the A string. We then take that shape we had earlier for the C sharp, move it down 2 frets and it becomes a B7 add 9, before finishing with 2 bars, a V major. So the chorus is full on with different shapes and different ideas. So the first time round, like I said, it's exactly the same as the verse. But when you go to play it the second time round, that's when we have all those other chords. I'm going to play that second time round now without any gaps or me talking over the top of it. So here I go. We then start to get some repetition, so it goes back to another verse. That's why we palm mute the chords of the first verse. We do all of that 2 times round. We then have another chorus, thankfully exactly the same as the chorus we've just gone over. We then have an ending to the song, which is basically the same chords as the verse, but we repeat them 3 times. There's a bit of a kind of fade out with the music, so you'll just loop that round. They do it 3 times, and that's the end of the song. So if you found that in any way useful, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And if you want to get the chord charts and the chords and the lyrics matching up, head on over to Patreon. Links in the description for that. I also want to say thanks to the people on the screen. Those are my active patrons. They get a ton of perks, plus all these chord charts and the name on the screen, plus a bunch of other things. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.